We are about 32 hours away from our Stay and Pray event, and I'm getting more and more excited about it as time gets closer. I'm standing next to a prayer board that is in our church. It has lots of different prayer requests on it. It has become a part of who we are in the life of our church and has helped us become more aware of the value of prayer in our lives. We're going to gather tomorrow night at 7 as a community. We're going to gather to pray. We're going to pray for our community, several different needs. We're going to pray that God will just do something incredibly unique in our city, in the surrounding area. Well, I want to give you 4 specific things that you might be thinking about praying for tomorrow night as you gather with yourself, your family, whoever that might include. The first one is deliverance. We want to pray for deliverance. We want to continue praying that we as a group of people become delivered from this coronavirus, that it leaves us, that we no longer have to deal with it. The second thing is restoration. We want to pray that everything that has been slowed down or stopped, whatever it might be, is restored to its full capacity. We want to pray for restoration. The third thing is we want to pray for protection. And I've mentioned that a couple of times. We want to pray for the protection of God to be around us, that we no longer are affected in any way by this virus. The fourth thing we can pray for is awakening. As I've said, I believe God is doing something unique in our community and most likely in a lot of communities, not only in our state, but across our country and I believe maybe around the world. But we specifically want to pray for awakening of the Spirit within us. We want to pray for another Pentecost. We want to pray for another coming of the Holy Spirit to manifest Himself in ways that we can't predict. We may not understand them all. We may not anticipate them. But we believe if it's from the Lord, it's what He wants for us. And so we want to pray for awakening. The prayer board that I mentioned has prayers for many things. It has prayers for healing. It has prayers for relationships. It has prayers for many other things as well. And you may want to include some of those. The prayer time tomorrow night for our community is not limited to the 4 that I've given you this morning. And I'll give you some more before we get to Wednesday night at 7. So I just want you to be thinking about what you might pray for, what you and your family together, you may need to pray that your family experience an awakening like never before, and that you'll be plugged into the way of God and understand that His ways and His thoughts are greater than our ways and our thoughts. So I just wanted to come to you this morning and offer you, it may be this afternoon or it may be tonight before you actually see this, but come to you today and just offer you some specific ways in which we're going to lead us in prayer. But please understand you're not limited by that. You need to pray for, in terms of our community, what the Lord lays on your heart. So I hope to see you tomorrow night at 7 o'clock. Again, let me remind you, you can watch it live online. Go to the Jasper First UMC Facebook page or go to our website, click on the live stream, you'll be able to see it. I'll already be online early. You can listen on 101.5 FM. There's lots of ways you can watch or listen tomorrow night. So I want to invite you in. I hope that you'll join us and pray as our community.